Saxophone. This is Kniaz, and I'll be interviewing him today for the Block magazine. So, how
Hello.
did you get your name?
Naz is actually my middle name. Yeah, it's Slavic for prince.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. So can you tell us the story about the Bluzone?
When you say story, what do you mean?
Like, how did it all start?
It really just started out as an event minigame, and it sort of grew into a really big role play. It went through a lot of stages, but yeah, I'm pretty surprised how long it lasted, to be honest.
Mhm. So, what was the major thing that made it, unable to host anymore?
It was really personal commitment to it. I mean, I would have loved to have kept it going, but just a lot of things in my personal life kept me away from the computer, and that sort of drained the roleplay a lot because as much as I love my administration team, it's really hard to run something like that without a person heading it, like without a director, I guess.
Oh, I see. Are you ever going to do, the Bluzone 3, perhaps?
No, probably not.
Oh, what is your opinion on the new Bluzone in a quarantine?
Within a quarantine, my honest opinion, they developed it too quickly. They've focused too much on their team and not on the actual build. I really doubt it's going to go very far.
Yeah, yeah, I'm having a little trouble trying, to compose the music, but I'm getting there. But I'm getting really, suspicious. Like, is this ever gonna go up? I understand the creator and his co-hosts were part of your admin team, right?
Who, sorry?
Were
Thank you.
wasn't the
How was his
creator
name?
of
Yeah.
the? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he was an administrator for a little while. Unfortunately, he really only got into the role a couple of weeks before the shutdown. But
Ah.
he was definitely a good administrator.
Mm. Going back to the Bluzone shutting down, what was your admin team's reaction to it?
It's really hard to pinpoint that down because some of it was mixed, others sort of agreed, but in general, there was a supportive reaction from it. I mean, a lot of people were like, yeah, I understand what's going on, I'm here to support you and all of that. And then there were people like Audax, he was disappointed that it was shutting down. I could tell that, even though he saw it coming. Same thing with Kniaz.
Mhm. Yeah. Now, Seth blamed it somewhat on Lugnut, who's one of my best friends online. I don't agree. What is your opinion on Lugnut's hosting for
Lugnut
the?
hosting. Well, I just want to throw this out there quickly. My biggest pet peeve for the Bluzone is when people credit Lugnut for creating it. I actually paid for the server the second time round,
Mhm.
which is, I think, I handed that over to within a quarantine. But anyway, Lugnut was amazing for the Bluzone. He really did a lot for it. I disagree with everyone who said that he took over because all of the big shots on big calls came through me. I made all of those. Lugnut really just did scripting. The agreement was at first he let us use his server if he could sort of use the Bluzone as just a script testing ground. And yeah.
Okay. Um. Now going into Bluzone private mods, who made the RP chat that Bluzone used?
The RP chat was originally created by Solarflare, who was a much older user. I don't think many new people would know him anymore. Later on, it was further developed by Clockturn, or M, on the forums. Then I added to it, and then recently, I mean, most of the really, really big changes were done by Lugnut, but the core of it, where like setting the names, the radio, and all of that, were done by Solarflare, Clockturn, and myself.
Okay, and, Lugnut made the Telchat. What exactly was your opinion on Telchat, and how did you use it in the server?
Telchat was a feature that sort of went under the radar, unfortunately.
Oh.
I found it very useful. I used it for administrating, and a couple others used it as well. It was really I used it just to monitor the server. Some others used it just to chat to people in the server, but I was kind of, and I think Lugnut felt the same. I was kind of disappointed about how it wasn't used very much.
I see. So, will you be contributing to this new Bluzone? Sorry if I'm making a big jump from the Bluzone to the new Bluzone, but I'm just wondering.
Chances are I probably won't. I'll be throwing in criticism, constructive criticism, and maybe a couple little things, but I'm not too interested in working on any projects at the moment.
Okay, and about your admin team, how did admins exactly get their position in the Bluzone?
That's a good question because I actually did it very different to a lot of other servers. I don't believe in admin applications. I think that it sort of defeats the whole getting to know the person personally. Basically, I just look for someone who is level-headed inside the roleplay and outside the roleplay. So, like, just how you'd behave in the forum thread and how you'd behave in the server. And I just look for people that I generally liked. Because usually the people in Blockland that I get along well with end up making good admins.
Yeah. I don't believe in the admin applications anymore, and I am a little disappointed that the new Bluzone, they were accepting admins from admin application, but all I did was I told them I can do music, I can compose, so, if you need my help, but I'm kind of disappointed that they were doing admin and, applications like that.
Yeah, well, an admin role really should be earned and not just something you apply for.
Yeah, because you can easily lie about it, can't you?
Yeah, very easily.
Yeah, and of course, some people, say, to do this application, you need to have your host recommend you in a PM. You can easily tell the host, hey, you're my friend, so lie about me being a good admin on your server.
Yeah, I actually got a couple PMs while I was hosting the Bluzone about some admin application form that I didn't even put together. And it's a little shattering to sort of need to tell these people that that's not how I do the applications.
Have you ever spoke, in real life to your admins before?
I've done like Skype calls and stuff with a few of them, like Electric, Bodax, Lugnut, and Caffeinites.
Yeah. How do you like Skype? Just wondering.
Skype, I use it a lot, both personally and for online talking.
Okay, so going back to Blockland, what do you think you'll do next in Blockland? Are you just gonna, lay low a little bit, but, are you gonna be active in Blockland as you used to or not so much anymore?
Well, I've never really been inactive in Blockland. I'm not going to do any high-profile, huge project thing. I'm just going to be server browsing a lot, maybe hosting my own little free build server or whatever. And yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, it's been nice talking to you, Naz, and I'm sure people will love to hear this interview on the Block magazine.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing it up there, and I enjoyed talking to you as well.
Alright, I'll see you later.
Bye-bye.